The Oracle Network. Hello and welcome to a special mini-sode of Ye Olde Crime, the show where Maddie and I discuss the funny, strange, and obscure crimes of yesteryear every Wednesday. This special bi-weekly segment is called Can You Crack the Cramp-Word, which is slang for a difficult or obscure term, which I thought was very fitting. And joining me today is Chad, and he has a couple different ventures, which I will let him go into before we start the game. Welcome.
Thank you. So happy to be here. And I dig that it's a Lindsay. And my sister's Lindsay.
Oh, how does she spell it?
Though. Yeah, she's an EY.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Us AYs are very rare breeds.
Rare breeds.
There aren't a lot of us in the wild.
No. It's with the exception of me, my mom was not a fan of giving her children names that you could find on personalized things in gift shops when you go on vacation. So
yeah, I can see that. Yeah, my kids are never going to be able to find anything that's personalized. So, yeah, tell us a little bit more about the variety of projects that you're part of.
All of the 6 billion things I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
The one that's eating up all of my time right now is a little podcast that just kicked off in February called Down to Folk. It is it's the tailing of different folklore, legends, and fairy tales that the world never knew existed because they don't. Yeah, it's all fake, and it's done with a light. We got a review that was right on the money. It was Down to Folk is what would happen if Lore decided to be a comedy podcast.
I like it. That's like very high praise too.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's awesome.
It's not like in your face. We're trying to be funny. It's more of wait, what did they just say? That kind of humor, but it's
very subtle. Yeah.
Yeah. Just try and squeak it in there, and then I take some creative liberties. My partner in crime on that has been on here before. Our good friend Ariel. From Malice. She came to me with the idea and I ran with it. And I think the only thing that's left of her original idea is the name. So,
yeah, I recorded with her a couple weeks ago and we were talking about it a little bit. And I was telling her that my co-hosts on the Pineapple Pizza podcast, they had never heard the episode that we featured of yours about, the rainbows, like where the rainbows come from. And they were horrified. And I was like,
that's where rainbows come from.
That's where rainbows come from. And I think my favorite segment was the one at the very end about,
the children's program.
The children's program. It's like, hey, children, this is called internal decapitation. And I lost my shit. Like that entire segment. And of course, I was listening to it with headphones on while I'm like working.
As you should.
As you should, because I'm a good parent. And so I just like start busting out, like cackling pretty much and like wheeze laughing. And my kids are like, are you okay? And I was like, yep, I'm just listening to something that's really funny. And they're like, can we listen? I'm like, no, you may not.
There's a warning in the beginning.
Yeah. And I was like, maybe several years from now you can listen to it, but not today.
Yeah. Well, we just did a Christmas episode that's not as vile, but no, that last segment, it was a children's program. And my goal was how many innuendos can I cram into 4 minutes? And
yeah, I think you broke a record with what you were able to get in there. It was pretty great.
Yeah. So looking forward to the next time we get to revisit the children's program where we're learning about necrophilia.
Awesome.
At least that's what I said at the end. So,
oh man, I'm down for it.
Yeah,
down to folk, you may say.
Yeah, you're DTF. Cool.
DTF.
I know I shouldn't like talk about necrophilia and laugh. I think it's horrible. I mean, I would never be cut dead with a necrophiliac, but that kind of humor. That's what we do there.
Well, yeah. And I'm down for it. That's the kind of humor that I'm just like, yes.
So that's the new project. That's what's eating up all of my time. So I do what's considered the campfire segment of it. I go and tell stories down by the campfire. Ariel's is much more true to what she does on Malice with her narratives. And then I also do a lot of wrangling of the people from MASK, the organization that we work for. MASK, it's MASSK. It's the Ministry of Augmented something and a K. But yeah, so that's what I do. And then occasionally, like I said, I do some creative liberty things where I interview guests on the phone. And we did an exclusive where we had a doctor of metaphysics gained access into Area 51. And he talked to me on the phone while he was roaming around Area 51 in the main building. It was pretty cool. But yeah.
Awesome.
It's just some shocking things that he found. And we learned a lot. But anyway. The other podcast, the one that I've been doing for, well, it seems like forever, but a year and a half. It's called the Perfect Package Podcast. I turn my head away from the microphone when I say Perfect Package Podcast, so you don't have to beat me up for when you have to edit this.
For popping all the peas.
Yeah, all the peas. You know, Pineapple Pizza Podcast. You got to turn your head when you say it.
You do.
Radio.
What's that?
But anyway, it's me and my co-host Dave. We don't talk about dead people. Sometimes we do. Nor do we talk about folklore. We take the best things in life, strip malls, date nights, first dates, you name it. We've tackled it, and we each get 5 picks, and we do it draft style, and we try and create the perfect of whatever the theme is for the episode. So we just did an episode where we had a married woman and a single woman on because I'm married, Dave is single. We paired up into teams and did the perfect date night, one from the angle of a married couple and one from the angle of a single couple. So
nice.
that was a lot of fun. And then coming up, we're doing the perfect cover song playlist. So we do some music stuff from time to time. We do ones with us. Movies and recasting movies. We did the perfect cast of Big Brother using only Muppets for all the reality TV fans out there. It was fun. And yeah, it's a good time. It's a lot of fun. A lot of stupid laughs. And I'm not funny on that one at all because I have no opinions about anything and I just like things. And Dave is very opinionated about everything. So yeah,
I've been listening to a few episodes of it today, and I thought it was pretty good. I liked your Halloween candy episode. That was funny. Who doesn't love snorting Smarties?
Yeah, you got to snort Smarties.
It's like a rite of passage for at least 80s and 90s children. I don't know about the new crop of kids, but
fun fact, and this is for all the murdery people out there. I just did an afterthought with Ariel, our very, very first episode that still to this day gets referenced. In the last episode, we got referenced too. So a year and a half later, we're still bringing it up. I'm still getting shit for it. We did the perfect heist team, and the mastermind of my heist team was John Kramer, Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
Oh yeah.
I was like, who better to plan a crime than somebody that can, make all those crazy traps and all these twists in the movies. The perfect heist team. But anyway, I digress. Folklore.
Fairy tales.
Legends.
These are traditions from time immemorial, passed from generation to generation. They explain the unknown. They warn against danger. They guide our moral fiber, instilling in us a sense of purpose and goodness.
These tales are central to our very being, reminding us that we're one and the same.
There is a magic in these stories. So we want to bring these tales to you to take you into the fold. You'll learn. You'll grow.
And the best part? We're making it all up.
That's right. We're completely full of shit.
Join us for Down to Folk at DTF Stories across all social media, dtfstories.com, and wherever podcasts are found. We're not here to talk about heist teams and Saw movies and internal decapitation. We're here to talk about Victorian slang.
Yes, we are. That was a good segue.
I'm good at segue.
Good job. All right. So I have two different terms for you, and we'll see how you do.
All right. Hit me with it. Hit me with some slang.
All right.
And I'm going to suss it out, and we're going to break it down, and we're going to figure out what it is.
Your first term is antiquated rogue.
Antiquated rogue. Okay. So let's see. In the King's English, is that what they call today's English? I don't know. But, IRL, as the kids say, today, I couldn't tell you what antiquated is, and I'd probably spell it just to sound smart. That's a word I would use to sound smart. Antiquated. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Antiquated rogue. Rogues Gallery, Batman villains were the Rogues Gallery. Okay. So I'm here for it. For it. Antiquated rogue. Okay. So I'm thinking, it's not a sex thing, is it? Is it a sex thing?
No, it's not a sex thing.
Okay.
I love how everybody asked that.
Well, it's Victorian. They were,
I know.
A lot of, a lot of going on there. There's a lot of,
syphilis.
It took so long to get the corsets off and stuff that they didn't want to put them back on. They're just running around naked all the time. So there's a lot of hibbity dibbity going on there. Just saying.
Exactly.
So, antiquated rogue would be, I'm gonna say that it's like a low level criminal, well, there's no Kmart anymore. So I can't say like a blue light special, but like a bargain bin, like Dollar General. Do they have those everywhere? I don't know.
Yep. Dollar General. Yep.
And not like Dollar Tree. I'm not talking a proper dollar store. I'm talking like a Family Dollar, Dollar General, where a thing is $1, but everything else is like $30, regular Walmart prices. But, sorry, not a sponsor. But yeah, I'm thinking like a discount criminal, a low level criminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are half right.
Damn. It's a sex thing. I knew it. Damn it.
It's an ex-thief.
An ex-thief. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm there for it. Okay. An ex-thief. An antiquated thief. Okay. I can see that. Now, if I Googled what antiquated was, I'd be like, oh, yeah, duh. Yeah. Antiquated is like dated. Yeah. Ex-thief. There you go. Damn. I didn't even Google it. I just remembered what it meant.
You were on the right track, though.
I was.
Like I said, you got half of it right.
Yeah. Because comics. Go ahead.
Yes.
Second one.
Your second term is putterell.
Oh, that's totally a sex thing.
Yeah.
Putterell.
This one actually is a sex thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Putterell. P-U-T-T?
One T. P-U-T-E-R-E-L-L-E.
Putterell. One more time, spell it.
P-U-T-E-R-E-L-L-E.
Oh, yeah, they got to put the extra E at the end because it's Victorian.
Yep.
Like century. Center E.
It's like the bell of the pewter.
Yeah. And and ye old shoppy.
Yep. Ye old shoppy with two P's.
Yeah, with two P's and an E.
Yep.
Putterell. Did I say it right again?
Mm-hmm.
Because I so many words, and then I just based on why I was here. Hi, I'm Chad. You're Lindsay. It's good to meet you. Have I told you about my podcast? Anyway, Putterell. I think I dated her in high school, or at least that was her nickname, Putterell. Which is going to be really funny when this is like some butt stuff. I'm going to say that it's not crime based, is it? It's just a sex thing. Okay, it's not crime-based. Okay, so I'm going to say that putterell is what a man and a woman do when they love each other very much and they've just finished a round of golf. They go for a little putterell in the clubhouse.
That's your final answer?
That's code for butt stuff. Yeah.
Butt stuff. You want to go in the clubhouse? Sure.
Yeah. You want to go in the clubhouse for a little putterell? I'm like, ooh. With her little fan.
I'm getting the vapors. A putterell is a woman of ill repute.
Yeah, at a golf course.
At a golf course. She just hangs out in the clubhouse.
No. Actually, I did know that. Putterell is modern day. When you go to a truck stop, they have what is called the lot lizards. Back in Victorian times, when you would go near some of the fancy homes out there, the stately manors, and they would have women of ill repute that would hang around like where people would be doing like playing cricket and stuff. And instead of lot lizards, they were called putterells. True story. Look it up.
I'll Google it later.
Yeah, Google it later. I have it on good authority.
Did you know, and this is a real thing, because I'm remembering it from our all the way back in episode 4 when we covered Pompeii, that
they had putterells there?
Putterells used to hang out at cemeteries because apparently that was the hot pickup spot back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Well, get me a nice little widower over there.
You know, you go to visit your mom's urn or whatever, and you're like, hey, baby, I'm sad. You want to come home with me?
It's like, I'm really sorry about your dead wife, but it appears that she's not the only thing stiff around here. Mm-hmm. Hey, now. Wow. That got weird.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It happens here all the time.
All the time. Putterell. All right. I'm going to use that. It sounds like it
should be some sort of like cream or something.
Yeah. Putterell. Putterell sounds like a drug that you'd see advertised during the Super Bowl and you have no idea what it's for. Ask your doctor if Putterell is right for you.
And it's just like videos of smiling people like riding bikes and your stuff, and you're like, what is it even for? I don't
know what this disease is, but I want it. It comes with a hot chick and a puppy. I'm in.
Yeah. She's got like a picnic basket for you.
A picnic basket
full of goodies, and you're like, I will put on whatever that cream is if it comes with that lady in her picnic basket.
Yeah, she's got a picnic basket and a puppy.
I got to go talk to my doctor right now.
Ask your doctor if Putterell is right for you. Yeah, I'm there for it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and the rest of you.
What is the perfect package? Well, it could be anything.
This week we'll be creating the perfect strip mall, the perfect school lunch, wedding guest list, the perfect fast food meal. We will be casting the perfect season of Big Brother using only Muppets.
2 hosts, 5 picks, 1 perfect package. Each episode is full of friendly debates.
Off, dude. Nobody wants that. You're not Mozart, bitch.
And very strong opinions.
You know I have no opinions. I just like things.
The Perfect Package Podcast, part of the Podfix Network. Visit p3show.com for more details.
Well, I would like to thank Chad for joining me today for Can You Crack the Cramp-Word? Needless to say, it's been really fun. And before we go, would you like to tell our listeners where they can find you on social media?
Absolutely. It's super easy because I can't remember everything. So I just put it all on a website. No, it's all the same. The website and social media, it's all the same. Down to Folk, you can find at DTF Stories all one word, .com, dtfstories.com. And it is at DTF Stories across all social media. And the Perfect Package podcast is p3show.com and at P3 Show across all social media. Oh, yeah. And I'm part of a network. Holy buckets.
I was just going to say, we forgot like the biggest thing.
Yes, I am also, and this is going to be even more embarrassing now, Down to Folk and the Perfect Package podcast are both members of the Podfix network, where I am the social media manager. Yeah, I'm one of the three that run it, and I totally forgot it, but yay. You can find both those shows and a collection of 20-ish. We got another one coming. A podcast there on, and it's a Podfix, Podfix network, podfixnetwork.com. And it's at Podfix on Twitter and at official_Podfix on the gram. That's where I spend most of my time for Podfix. Everybody else runs wild on the Twitter, but it's fine. Yeah, so it's cool. We got a lot of things. And then they have their own podcast called Podfix Presents. You can find that wherever you find your normal your podcatcher of drug of choice. Find Podfix Presents. And they do an interview show once a month, and they do a monthly mixtape where they have clips from some of the shows from the network. I'd like to say all the shows, but not everybody participates. But okay. Hey, everyone. I love podcasts. Who's got recommendations? And send. That was quick.
Do you like comedy? What about movies? Pop culture?
Yeah.
Do you like animals? What about science?
Well, yeah.
Do you dig plants? What about writing, snacks, rambling, and rants?
Well,
filmmaking, improv, and interviews, Canadians, Australians, boating forecasts and super reviews, ladies, gentlemen, cretins, or comic books, script reads, bad TV, heads that should, perfectly picked packages popping up, podcasts pointing people to discover other podcasts.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Check out the Podfix Network. Podfixnetwork.com. At Podfix on Twitter. Official_Podfix on the gram. Plus, check out Podfix Presents wherever fine podcasts are found. The Podfix Network, artist-owned and loved. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for having me on, and thank you for teaching me things today. I'm going to use both of those in conversations tomorrow when people least expect it.
Good.
But I'm most excited to call somebody a putterell.
Well, I would hope that would be the one that you're most excited to use, because that one is the most exciting of the two.
Yes.
And most applicable to everyday life.
Yes.
And on that note, as always, I'm Lindsay, and I'll see you next time with another tale as old as crime.